Well, hello, Aspire North members, and here we are again doing the rundown for the September board meeting in October. We couldn't help it. We've had a very, very busy September, and yeah, you were at the state convention here last week, and I've been at my stuff, and I will tell you, I don't even know where September went. So
no, it disappeared.
Yeah, it did. So we got to make the most out of October.
Exactly.
Hopefully the weather holds.
It should.
I hope so.
Don't say the S word. We're not ready.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the meeting was a short meeting, really.
Yeah, we did great on time this week.
Yes, we did.
This month. So we went over quite a few things. The biggest thing we want to push to you is the general membership meeting. That is October 17th at 9 in the morning.
Correct.
Over at Interlochen.
Interlochen, Center for the Arts, where we were last year in the Corson Auditorium. Worked out great, plenty of room, so everybody needs to show up. We've got plenty of room for everybody to show up.
Yep, and there's also Con Ed offered again this year.
Yes, 2 hours of free Con Ed, and it covers legal. And so, listen, I'll tell you, you aren't going to get a better deal for your Con Ed than what we're giving you at the general membership meeting. Yep. And it's a very comfortable location. So yes, absolutely. If you haven't signed up, you do need to sign up. We need you to go to the Info Hub and sign up that you're coming.
Yep. And the Michigan Conference, Michigan Realtors Conference, was just last week.
Right.
Lots of good information, lots of Con Ed there as well. The legal update was informative. Please listen to your brokers. They are getting all the updates as quickly as Michigan Realtors can put them out. Remember, facts.realtor is a great place to find information from national, and Michigan Realtors also has updates on their webpage.
Well, and Aspire North has been pumping out the information actually since last March. We've heard people say, well, when are you going to tell us what we need to know? And frankly, we've been pushing that out as fast as we can. I just like to remind people that these are national issues that do have a state component because of state law. And so from your local association, we are just being that facilitator to help make sure that you get the information on another platform, because you really need to be paying attention to everything that's going on right now to keep you out of the weeds. So there's little that we are generating from the local association, but we are making sure that the national stuff gets front and center. You should be getting email blasts. It's in the newsletter. We talk about it on these rundowns. Yep. So by all means, if you've got any questions, I absolutely urge you to go to facts, FACTS.realtor. And that is like the frequently asked questions, and I'm sure what you're looking for is there.
Yep. There's documentation available for your sellers and your buyers and yourself so that you know how to properly run your business within the letter of the legal terms. But Aspire did do some amazing things. We have a wonderful forms team that has been working hard since March.
Very hard.
And they have updated all of the forms that are pertinent to the lawsuit. Mm-hmm. And those new forms are available in the member hub.
Yes. And then you've got the Michigan Realtor forms. And one thing that might throw you a little bit is that we've got permission from Michigan Realtors to co-brand some of these forms. So you'll see Michigan Realtors and you'll see Aspire North. Those are the forms that Michigan Realtors did that we basically sanctioned rather than recreate the wheel. And because all the legal work was done by Michigan Realtors, we're just co-branding some of those forms and putting them out there. So whether you use the Michigan Realtor branded form or the co-branded form, it's basically the same form. Some of the other things like the purchase agreement and some of the other forms that actually say Aspire on them, that's what our form committee has just finalized all their work on. And again, thank you to the Forms Committee. That's been a long slog to get through that.
It's a big lift. It's a lot of legal.
Yeah.
So we appreciate their hard work. Another couple of groups that have been doing a lot of hard work is RPAC and Public Policy. As you know, it is election season. We all love it too much. Just kidding. So RPAC has been hard at work endorsing candidates, having those interviews, and sending those requests for endorsement to Michigan Realtors. So they are, I believe they're done with their interviews and all the money has been sent out. Mm-hmm. So if you have questions, those are available. And then Public Policy has been working hard on local issues that are going to be on local ballots.
Right.
So.
And while we're on the RPAC thing, it's probably a good chance to refresh people's memories. And for those of you who are new, our endorsements of candidates and stuff are based on their relationship with us and Realtor issues. We're neither Republican or Democrat or independent. We go for the people who understand our issues and support our issues and our efforts for the Realtors. So that's why it's the Realtor Party, and that's why we do what we do, and we do a very good job of trying to find those candidates that understand and support us. And it's very important because this is, you know, we got a lot of people in this industry who don't understand this industry. So imagine you get elected to a public office and you don't have any background in real estate. You really need those people to champion our issues with those candidates.
Yep, that's why the Realtor Party is purple.
That's right.
So we appreciate all their hard work this season. And education and sustainability have been working in conjunction as well to bring to us a green designation.
Yep.
And information on that should be coming soon. But we will be hosting that here.
In early December.
Okay.
And the cost of it is like a third of what it would cost if you were to strike out on your own to get the green designation. And some of you might say, well, why would I even want the green designation? And I will tell you right now, if you want to be smarter than the consumers that you serve on basically green issues and sustainability, this is a very important program for you to be a part of. This will help define you as a Realtor and help put you back at the center of the transaction and even beyond if you understand the green designation and the sustainability efforts. Oodles of information on NAR's website. This is a special offering, and I highly urge people to pay attention to this and maybe get involved in it, because even though some people don't believe in climate change, we just saw what happened down in Tennessee and North Carolina with this latest hurricane coming through. This stuff is happening more and more frequently. This designation helps you understand how to look forward into the future and make sure you understand what areas are going to be developed and what areas are not based on climate risk. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was a good transition into a plug for Realtor Relief Foundation.
Yeah, I just did that on purpose, just so you knew how the segue didn't just happen. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
The Realtor Relief Foundation has been sending out emails over the last few weeks to assist our realtor family with some of the effects that have happened through this hurricane. So if you have been blessed this year, please consider giving to RRF.
Right. And RRF is a 501c3, so it's tax-deductible donation, and all the money gets used to help those communities who are hard hit by some of these disasters that are occurring. And usually our Realtor Relief Foundation folks are some of the first on the ground to bring relief and cash and stuff to these hard hit areas. Yep. So it's very appropriate, and you'll get recognized at the national, state, and local level for your contributions. So,
yep. Absolutely. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Couple other things going on. We do have RPAC is hosting their participation event. It is a cornhole tournament, October 11th, and it goes from noon until 6 p.m. Registration is $20, $40 for a team. So make sure you get that registration turned in. There are also sponsorship opportunities available for that event as well.
Right, and it'll be a lot of fun. It's the first time we've done this, and Connor's been hard at work getting the cornhole games put together and get them set up and everything like that. And if it rains, they'll move it inside. So it's, you know, we're hoping for great weather out here on our brand new parking lot. Yeah, it should work out no matter what the weather does. So.
Yep, come by, say hi.
Yep.
See how the tournament's going, or participate.
Have some snacks and just have some fun with some of your colleagues.
The next thing that we would want to talk about is the new tech task team. Come January, I will be moving into the past president position, and I will be heading up a tech task team. We did this a few years ago to increase the technology within the building. And this time, oh my gosh, Michael, I'm so sorry. The tech task team will be doing research on different technologies available to our membership, different services available. We're going to do a lot of deep dive probably not a lot of movement right away, but something to do some research on. So if you have any ideas on products that we could look into, or if you're interested in joining the Tech Task team, please reach out.
And you chaired the original Tech Task team, which actually the result of that Tech Task team was all the technology that we put into this building, and also it has a responsible for bringing our communications and marketing director, Michael, who is actually shooting this right now, with all of this wonderful equipment to us. And so this rundown and all these videos are basically produced right here in-house using the equipment that we have. It's come in wonderfully on some of our virtual trainings for Con Ed and everything like that, virtual meetings. So we were ahead of the curve. We were there before the pandemic hit, and so we were already fully prepared to handle this sort of thing, where a lot of other people had to scramble to try to get up to speed. We were already there. So, you know, it's very important that we stay on top of the tech, especially with AI coming.
Yes.
And good luck understanding that. I'm still trying to figure out where that's going to fall, but yeah.
We'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
But yeah, so again, if you are interested in Tech Task team, let me know. Happy to have you. And I think the last thing on my list is our next meeting.
It is.
So our next meeting is October 18th at 8:30 in the morning, following the general membership the very next day.
The day before.
18th is after the 17th.
Yes.
Our meeting is after the, or is it before? Oh, it's after. Don't confuse me.
It's after.
It's after.
See what I do?
So our next meeting is October 18th at 8:30 in the morning. As always, we welcome participation from the membership.
Yes. So if you had a comment that you made at the general membership meeting and you want to know if we're going to talk about it or anything like that, show up at the board meeting. Of course, it'll be new. All the board will be at the general membership meeting, so they'll all have heard it from you. But, you know, it could make it onto a future agenda for us to deal with.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Easy enough.
We're busy. Again, we're busy.
Always.
October. Yeah.
Yep.
Anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Okay. I was going to make something up, but I think I'll pass.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, and we'll see you later this month on another rundown. Right?
Yep.
Okay.